Hello, dear students. Welcome back to English class. Are you ready for another class, for another interesting story? Children, today we are going to study story Gulliver's Travels. The story is a part of the novel. The story has been adapted from the novel written by Jonathan Swift. And this story is an autobiography. Children, what is autobiography? Autobiography is a self-written life story. Means a story of a person written by the person himself or herself. For example, you might have read the book The Story of My Life. This is an autobiography of Helen Keller. Children, you might have read about that books or stories take us to another world. So this is the same kind of story which would take you to a land of giants people. The story is about a sailor whose name was Gulliver. During he started his journey on the ship, during his journey, he reached to the land of giants, huge sized people, and the name of that place, the name of that land was Brobdingnag. So now let's start the story. It was 16 June 1730 when Gulliver and his friends of the ship discovered a new land. Gulliver has started his journey. During his journey, he and his friends discovered a new land. As they were out of their home for many days and they needed drinking water, so their captain the captain asked them to go to the land and find some drinking water. So Gulliver, along with some few more people, they went on the land in search of water, but they didn't see any river, any spring, or any inhabitant. Inhabitant means local person of that land. They didn't find anyone. So Gulliver went on exploring the land to find some more information about the land. Then he found that land was barren, without any vegetation, without any plant, and that land was surrounded with rocks. That land was barren and rocky. So he started coming back towards his boat to reach to the ship. As soon as he came near closer to the boat, he saw his friends were running away in a speedy boat towards the ship because a giant, a monster, a huge sized person was following them. As you can see in the picture, a monster was following them, so the people were running away in a boat. Gulliver was afraid and he wanted to hide himself from the monster. So he climbed up a steep hill which was surrounded by the fields. One side there were the fields of barley, and on the other side there were the fields of corn. Children, can you imagine the height of corn plants? The height of corn plants was 40 feet. Too much high. They were very tall plants. The fields were covered by a fence, and on the fence there were steps, but it was impossible for Gulliver to climb those steps because each step was 6 feet high. Gulliver saw another man coming towards him with a reaping hook. Reaping hook is what? Reaping hook is a tool for cutting the crops. And that huge sized person called his other friends, and when he called, his voice was louder than that sound of a trumpet. He sounded like thunder, and when he called, 7 other monsters like him came there to cut the corn plants. As they started harvesting the corn plants, one of the monsters saw Gulliver hiding among the plants, and he picked Gulliver up between his thumb and forefinger. He picked like this, as you picked an insect. As you can see in the picture, how the person picked up Gulliver. He picked Gulliver between his thumb and forefinger, and he brought Gulliver closer to his face to get a better view of Gulliver. The master, now we can call them farmer. The farmer kept Gulliver on the ground, and they all, other masters also, they sat around him to look at him carefully. Gulliver walked backward and forward. He tried to talk to them. He removed his hat. He bowed his hat to show his respects towards them. He did many actions. He tried to talk to them in different many languages. But that poor people, they were unable to understand any of Gulliver's language. So, after some time, the farmer brought Gulliver to his house and kept him on a dining table. Children, you all might have dining table at home on which we sit and take food. Dining table, but in this land, the size of dining table, the height was dining table was 30 feet high from the floor, more than a building. The farmer's wife brought dinner for the farmer in a dish, flat bowl, and whose diameter was 10 feet. Could you believe this much big size? And the farmer's wife crumbled some bread pieces and gave Gulliver to eat it. When Gulliver was having his dinner, he heard a sound. He heard a noise of a cat. And children, you know cat? It's a small animal, and you might have seen an ox, big animal on our land. But here on this land, the size of cat was 10 times bigger, 10 times larger than an ox. Now could you imagine how much big giant size people, giant size animal were there? So then an old lady came in the room with 1-year-old child, 1-year-old son. As soon as the child saw Gulliver, he grabbed him, he picked him and put his hand in his mouth because he thought it was a toy or it was a doll. So he put. Gulliver shouted so loudly that the child got shocked and dropped Gulliver down. So when Gulliver was falling down, he could have broken his neck if the farmer's wife had not caught him in her apron. Farmer's wife put her apron down under the Gulliver, and Gulliver fell down in that apron. So he was safe. Later, that lady put Gulliver on her bed to sleep and covered him with a clean white hanky. Can you see? The bed sheet, which was the bed sheet for Gulliver, it was a hanky of that lady. Gulliver slept soundly and dreamt of his house, of his wife, of his children. So, this was an interesting story. I hope you have understood. Keep reading the book, keep reading the stories, and take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.